I seek refuge in God from the outcast Satan in the name of Allah who is gracious and merciful. Quran topics by Tanvir Kazmi. Chapter number 9 Believers. English audio number 9. Bani Israel 17 verse 106. A Quran that we have revealed a Quran that we have revealed slowly in order for you to read it to the people, although we sent it down all at once. Proclaim, believe in it or do not believe in it. Those who possess knowledge from the previous books, when it is recited to them, they fall down to their chins, prostrating. They say, glory be to our Lord. This fulfills our Lord's prophecy. They fell down on their chins, prostrating and weeping, for it augments their reverence. Say, call him God, or call him the most gracious. Whichever name you use, to him belongs the best names. You shall not utter your prayers too loud, nor secretly. Use a moderate tone and proclaim, praise be to Allah, who has never begotten a son, nor does he have any partner in his kingdom, nor does he need any ally out of weakness, and magnify him constantly. Al-Kahf 18 verse 27. You shall recite what is revealed to you of your Lord's book. Nothing shall abrogate his words, and you shall not find any other source beside it. You shall force yourself to be with those who worship their Lord day and night, seeking him alone. Do not turn your eyes away from them, seeking the vanities of this world, nor shall you obey one whose heart we rendered obvious to our message, one who pursues his own desires and whose priorities are confused. Al-Kahf 18 verse 30. As for those who believe and lead a righteous life, we never fail to reward those who work righteousness. They have deserved gardens of Eden wherein river flow. They will be adorned therein with bracelets of gold, and will wear clothes of green silk and velvet, and will rest on comfortable furnishing. What a wonderful reward! What a wonderful living! Al-Kahf 18 verse 107. As for those who believe and lead a righteous life, they have deserved a blissful paradise as their living. Say, I am no more a human like you, being inspired that your God is one God. Those who hope to meet their Lord shall work righteousness and never worship any other God beside his Lord. Taha 20 verse 130. Therefore be patient in the face of their utterances, and praise and glorify your Lord before sunrise and before sunset, and during the night glorify him, as well as at both ends of the day, that you may be happy, and do not covet what we bestowed upon any other people. Such are temporary ornaments of this life, whereby we put them to the test. What your Lord provides for you is far better and everlasting. You shall enjoin your family to observe prayers and steadfastly preserve in doing so. We do not ask for you, we do not ask you for any provisions. We are the ones who provide for you. The ultimate reward belongs to the righteous. Al-Anbiya 21 verse 19. To him belongs every one in the heavens and the earth, and those at him are never too arrogant to worship him, nor do they ever waver. They glorify night and the day without ever tiring. Al-Anbiya 21 verse 92. Your congregation is but one congregation, and I alone am your Lord. You shall worship me alone. However, they divided themselves into disputing religions. All of them will come back to us. As for those who work righteousness while believing, their work will not go to waste. We are recording it. Al-Anbiya 21 verse 101. As for those who deserved our magnificent rewards, they will be protected from it. They will not hear its hissing. They will enjoy an abode where they can get everything they desire forever. The great horror will not worry them, and the angels will receive them joyfully. This is your day that has been promised to you. On that day, we will fold the sky like the folding of a book. Just as we initiated the first creation, we will repeat it. This is our promise. We will certainly carry it out. We have decreed in the Psalms, as well as in other books, that the earth shall be inherited by my righteous worshippers. This is a proclamation for those people who are worshippers. This is a proclamation for a people who are worshippers. Al Hajj 22, verse 14. God admits those who believe and lead a righteous life into gardens with flowing streams. Everything is in accordance with God's will. Al Hajj 22, verse 23. Allah will admit those who believe and lead a righteous life into gardens with flowing streams. They will be adorned therein with bracelets of gold and pearls, and their garments therein will be silk. They have been guided to the good words. They have been guided in the path of most praised. Al Hajj 22, verse 26. We appointed Abraham to establish the shrine. You shall not idolize any other god beside me, and purify my shrine for those who revisit it, those who live near it, and those who bow and prostrate, and proclaim that the people shall observe Hajj pilgrimage. They will come to you walking or riding on various exhausted. They will come from the farthest location. They may see commercial benefits, and they shall commemorate Allah's name during the specified days for providing them with livestock. Eat therefrom and feed the despondent and the poor. They shall complete their obligations, fulfill their vows, and visit the ancient shrine. Al Hajj 22, verse 34. For each congregation we have decreed rites whereby they commemorate the name of Allah for providing them with the livestock. Your God is one and the same God. You shall all submit to Him. Give good news to the obedient. They are the ones whose hearts tremble upon mentioning God. They steadfastly preserve during adversity. They observe prayers, and from your provisions to them, and from our provisions to them, they give to charity. The animal offering are among the rites decreed by Allah for your own good. You shall mention God's name on them while they are standing in line. Once they are offered for sacrifice, you shall eat therefrom and feed the poor and the needy. This is why we subdued them for you, that you may show your appreciation. Neither their meat nor their blood reaches Allah. What reaches Him? Your righteousness. He has subdued them for you, that you may show your appreciation by glorifying God for guiding you. Give good news to the charitable. God defends whose God defends those who believe. Allah does not love any betrayer, unappreciative. Permission is granted to those who are being persecuted. Since injustice has befallen them, a God is certainly able to support them. They were evicted from their homes unjustly for no reason other than saying, Our Lord is God. If it were not for Allah's supporting of some people against others, monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques, where the name of God is commemorated frequently, would have been destroyed. Absolutely, Allah supports those who support Him. God is powerful, almighty. They are those who, if we appointed them as rulers on earth, they would establish prayers and charity and would advocate righteousness and forbid evil. God is the ultimate ruler. Al Hajj 22, verse 54. Those who are blessed with knowledge will recognize the truth from our Lord, from your Lord. Those who are blessed with knowledge will recognize the truth from your Lord, then believe in it, and their hearts will readily accept it. Most assuredly, God guides the believers in the right path. Al Hajj 22, verse 77. O you believe, you shall bow, prostrate, worship your Lord, and work righteousness, that you may succeed. You shall strive for the cause of God as you should strive for His cause. He has chosen you, He has placed no hardship on you in practicing your religion, the religion of your father Abraham. He is the one who named you submitters, Muslim originally. Thus the messenger shall serve as a witness among you, and you shall serve as a witness among the people. Therefore, you shall observe prayers and give charity and hold fast to God. He is your Lord, the best Lord, and the best supporter. Al Mu'minun 23, verse 1. Successful indeed are the believers who are reverent during their prayers, and they avoid vain talk, and they give charity, and they maintain their chastity only with their spouses or those who are rightfully theirs. Do they have sexual relationship? They are not to be blamed. Those who transgress these limits are the transgressors. When it comes to deposits entrusted to them, as well as any agreements they make, they are trustworthy and they observe prayer, and such are the inheritors. They will inherit paradise, wherein they will live forever. Al Mu'minun 23, verse 57. Surely those who are reverently conscious of their Lord and who believe in the revelations of their Lord and who never set up any idols beside their Lord as they give their charities, their hearts are fully reverent. For they recognize that they will be summoned before the Lord. They are eager to do righteous works. They compete in doing them. A gang among you produced a big lie. Do not think that it was bad for you. Instead, it was good for you. Meanwhile, each one of them has earned his share of the guilt. As for the one who initiated the whole incident, he has incurred a terrible punishment.